So welcome to GFM's Journey Through Lent for 2021. You know, when I first came into ministry, I was told by an old member who really treasured his church's roots in the primitive Methodist church that they didn't do Lent. When I asked him, he couldn't quite explain what that was us all about, but I think it was almost like an anti-feeling against some other churches and their approaches to Lent, which had morphed over the generations into the attitude of whatever they do, we don't. Whatever the reason for not doing Lent, I think it's a great loss for any of us as Christians not to prepare the best we can for Good Friday and Easter. You know, under normal circumstances, every spring cricketers would be starting pre-season training in the coming weeks. Or the majority of us would be clearing up after being hunkered down over winter, preparing for summer by doing spring cleaning. So why shouldn't we as Christians prepare for the most important events in Jesus' ministry? You know, what he did for us on Good Friday and Easter Sunday. What he did for us on the cross and the empty tomb. If it helps, think of Lent, and in particular this journey through Lent, as a kind of spring cleaning for our habits, for our lives and our faith. And if you'll excuse the analogy, it's an opportunity to ensure, with all that we've been going through in the last 12 months, and particularly this last hard lockdown, that we may have become socially distanced from Jesus. And we've got the opportunity now to journey with him as we read and reflect our way through the Gospels, to ensure we're walking with him closer and closer, especially when we come to the praise of Palm Sunday, the grief of Good Friday, and the euphoria of Easter Sunday. So what is our journey through Lent, as we're calling it? Well, we're offering a Bible reading plan for us to journey through, which starts on Ash Wednesday, the 17th of February, and goes all the way through to the Saturday between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. And in that time, we'll be reading through all four Gospels, beginning with the Gospel of Matthew. And we're just taking 2 or 3 chapters a day, which may sound a lot, but should perhaps just take us, 15, 20, 25 minutes a day. And you'll be pleased to know that there's a break every Sunday. There'll be notes or videos produced by a wide range of people from across our church family to help us explore those readings. And they'll be available each day to go along with what we're experiencing. Also, there'll be a new Facebook group you can join so you can receive reminders, share comments and thoughts on passages that you've read, as well as, of course, seeing how others have been impacted by what they're reading and about what they're asking and what they're reflecting upon. Now, if this all sounds a little bit hard and you want some encouragement and some background about why we should read the Bible, go and have a look at Andrew's recent short YouTube introduction to spiritual disciplines. They're all worth watching, but in particular, number 4, which is the one about reading the Bible as one of our most important spiritual disciplines. The link will be below. It would be wonderful if you would commit with us in these coming 40 days of Lent to take on this most amazing journey. You know, that when you talk about journey, that I remember a phrase, a saying that I think comes from Africa, that it says, if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. It would be great if we could, together as a church family, young or old, new or established church family member, new or mature Christian, if we could make this commitment and take this journey through Lent together, and having made that commitment, to encourage and to share as we go further into the Gospels together. So when we've journeyed with Jesus through Lent, having read and meditated and reflected on those 4 accounts of the good news of Jesus, I hope and pray we'll be truly ready to see in awe and wonder and love all that he does for us and the world on that cross on Good Friday and at the empty tomb on Easter Sunday. So will you join with me and the pastoral team as we together as a church family go on the most amazing and humbling journey through Lent?